Shalom, y'all. So today, me and the little baby, well, me, but I've been outside in the sun, y'all. I know I'm looking sweaty, but we are transplanting watermelons. So I'm gonna turn my camera around. I'm gonna show y'all. So these are the watermelons. It's a lot of them. I would say it's like 60 or 50 of them in here, maybe. And then these peppers. I could leave them in here, but I think I'm gonna take all of them out except for one. I think this the bigger one. This is the biggest one that was in there. I think I'm gonna put that one back in here and let it stay in here until it's probably like 2 feet tall, maybe, because I know it'll be good in here. And all of these are going to come out except for maybe 6 of them. I think I'm going to do like 2 left right here, 2 left right here, and 2 left right here, and 2 left right here. So 8 that I'm going to leave in there, because if you see, there are some small ones laying down that are just coming up good. So, oh, what you talking about, what you talking about, little baby? I got my dirt here. And yeah, so let me get started. Y'all, this is Kunda and Friends. Kunda and Friends. If you have kids, they will love this show. So I'm gonna take this up out of here and let's put some more soil, bring it up to our dirt. Y'all, I'm using a mixture of soil, dirt, and just like sticks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna fill it up and put it in there. Put a little bit more dirt, because I want these peppers to be able to stay in the cup longer, so I need them to have more space for the roots to go down and around in the cup. So I'm just mixing the wet sand with the dry mixture, as you can see. And I'm gonna plant it pretty high up to the top. Make sure that all of your roots are in, because if not, these will dry out very quickly. And that is done, and I will water it once I get the rest of these peppers in. And the watermelons, I'm gonna water them. So I like to put my peppers and my tomatoes in like containers that were used for like sauce and stuff like that. I wouldn't always recommend you using the skinnier ones, because peppers and tomatoes, in my opinion, they take way more water to live. But I'm gonna probably put a pepper in this one anyway. And make sure that you have holes. See, I have holes in there. Because you want to have good drainage. You don't want your plants to be getting fungus, like for instance this bottle right here, that green stuff that you see in there. Let's see if I can get it. See that green stuff? That came from me having it too wet. It has holes in the bottom, but I didn't have enough holes at the time. I pray to y'all that y'all are having a great day today. And thank y'all for bearing with me. I know I've been kind of slowful on these garden updates, but if you are following me on my professional page, And you know that I have a lot going on, even with my family, taking care of my family and everything. I'm also a healer and I'm a singer. I'm a writer. I've been doing a lot of writing lately, as a matter of fact. So I've been busy with that. Ashar, please don't put that in my watermelons. Do you want to go in the living room with your dada? You want to go with dada? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay, well, I need you not to do that. But yeah, it's a lot, you know. But guess what? I thank y'all for having a full life. And lately, I've just been, you know, trying to be grateful for all things. No matter what it is, you know, you be grateful for the good and the bad. No, baby, no comes. No comes. Stop now. Little baby. He trying to knock my bottle out my hand, y'all. Well, since my little baby ain't acting right, I'm gonna do these and I'll come back and show y'all what I did. This first pot right here, I decided to put 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 watermelons, and the one right here in the middle, this is a pepper. I just decided to put it in there to see how it would do with the watermelons. And then I have these left over, of course, because this is going to take a while to get done. So prepping this cup right here to get it started, get dirt put in it. But I'm trying to figure out if I want to go ahead and use this one or not. So I'm going to put 3 of them in there. I read that you're supposed to plant melons in like a mound. So that's the reason why I plant 2 or 3 of them to 1 cup, as long as the cup is wide enough for them to have their own space, because I'm not planting them intertwined with each other. So I reach into the bottom of my pot, in the very bottom of the pot from the bottom, and being that the dirt is wet, it just falls off and exposes the roots. So all I have to do is just pull the watermelon right out. As you can see, the roots are very healthy, white roots. They are very hydrated because I've watered these watermelons last night and also again the day before yesterday, y'all, because the sun in our front yard just been beating down on these poor watermelons. And I think I have another container of watermelons to plant also. So I've been keeping them watered real well. See how nice the roots are. Nice, strong, short roots, but still. And then add some more dirt, and I'm adding the wet mixture to hold it in place. And as you can see over here in my black pot, that I haven't put any water down in there, so they're leaning to the side. And by the time I get like halfway through this, all of the plants will probably be leaning to the side. And just to let you know, that's just because the sand and the soil and everything that's inside of the pot at the bottom and throughout the middle is dry. So we're going to get these 3 in their places. I'm so happy, y'all, to be able to successfully grow my watermelons to this size. Last year, they came up. I planted too late in the year. They came up and then they just died. And some of them, our new puppy ate. So yeah, got these guys settled in there. Add a little bit of dry dirt on top and add them to the windowsill with the rest. And we're going to get us another container and move along. While the little baby is still sleeping, because whenever he wake up, baby, he ready to wreak havoc on these plants. Y'all, I do recommend using pine straw to create a barrier or rocks at the bottom of your pots. But just know that pine straw does take a little bit of a while to break down. But so y'all, I finally got my little baby to sleep. So my internet is not working good for me. So looks like I'm back with y'all. So y'all saw the last container that I did. This one right here has a little bit more of the sticks in it. I like to use sticks in my dirt because, or in my soil also because I call them space makers. It keeps me from putting too much sand and too much soil into the bottle and then it becoming compact. And I also use the pine needles and I put them in the bottom of the cup. I put them in the bottom of the cup or the container or whatever I'm using to keep the roots from just being wet at the bottom. It'll create a space, and they don't usually go down and weave throughout the pine straw, which I don't doubt that will happen or can happen, but I just don't ever let them stay in there for that long. But these plants, these peppers, and these watermelons, I'm gonna let them stay in until the bottle is too small, because the containers that I'm putting all of these watermelons in, um, it's gonna take me a little minute to get them prepared. But whenever I get them prepared, y'all gonna really like that. But yeah, let's get these guys put in here. So, like I said, I reached down to the bottom, up under the bottom of the container, the pot. That way they come up easy. Because I don't want to tear up too many of the roots. I don't mind tearing up a few of them, but it's not a good idea to kill too many of the roots. You don't want to stress the plant out too much. Yeah, because I've already had like 2 of them that I messed up the roots too bad. I couldn't do anything with them. I'm still going to leave them in the dirt, but I pulled the roots off of them. I don't know if they'll grow back or not. Y'all, this is a dream come true. I have been trying to grow a garden since 2019, but we were living in In-Town Suites, so I was only able to do a few plants. And I worked on it again once we moved back to Georgia. I grew a few things whenever we left In-Town Suites. I didn't have space. It was mostly concrete. And the one that I grew in 2023 was a success. But the devil tore it up. So now we are back and I have my own house. And if y'all are interested in knowing how I manifested this 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, I'll give you the main part of what I did. I wrote it down. I wrote the vision and made it plain, and I knew exactly what it was that I wanted. So I asked the Most High exactly for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. I told him I wanted it to be in the country, to look like the area where my father's house is, so that I would have that familiar lifestyle. And he gave me exactly what I asked for. So yeah, we're done with that. I will be back with y'all in a minute to show y'all some more results. So now I'm showing you the results of me planting everything. I didn't finish, y'all. I have to come back and do it tomorrow because dinner got to be cooked and served and all of that stuff. But also, these are the ones in the windowsill that I finished all together. And as you can see, they're starting to stand back up again because I've already watered them. All you see how the ones are leaning over the edge. That's the way most of them were looking in the big pots and in the small containers. Like, see how this one is just all the way laid out. But they're starting to stand back up because they've gotten water. So I guess we'll holler at y'all later. Shalom, family.